It's time for CBS 19 Sports.
Morning, y'all. Dan Mallea with your sports here. Appreciate you joining us. Before we can enjoy the sporting spoils that 2026 is sure to bring, we must first look back on the highs and lows and everything in between from 2025. Here's a comprehensive recap of some of last year's biggest sports stories in East Texas. Things started off on a bit of a sour note in 2025, just 1 month into the new year and about 8 months after leading the Mavs to the NBA Finals. Luka Doncic was traded away to the Los Angeles Lakers, a move that, with some help from the fans, indirectly led to Dallas firing general manager Nico Harrison. In the end, at least the club secured Cooper Flagg, so I guess this somehow could have gone. At the high school level, Martins Mills' Jack Kinder made history, sinking his 569th three, the most of any player in Texas high school basketball history.
It was one of the happiest moments I've had in my entire life.
Kinder even took the time to teach me a thing or two about three-point shooting, or did I teach him? I guess we'll never know. Anyway, he then parlayed that personal success into team glory, helping the Mustangs claim their first state championship in over 75 years.
This is just a blessing. I'm so happy to be here. I feel so blessed right now. We knew coming in this year we wanted to establish a winning basketball team and culture. And I think this is a perfect way to leave a legacy to the other kids that are coming up. Now it's their turn to come win a state championship.
They weren't the only East Texas boys to leave San Antonio with some hardware. Tatum came to the Alamo City and lit up the court to win its first ever state title, sending beloved head coach Brett Carr off on top.
For them to win it and for what they invested, but no, I'm so proud of them. This is their state championship, and everybody's making a deal out of it being mine. I've got to ride the freaking bus and come along with them.
Enough talk about the boys, though, because the Martins Mills girls claim their second straight state championship and 8th overall, cementing their status as a Texas basketball dynasty.
And this group of kids are just winners. You know, some things are just intangibles that kids have. This group of kids has that. They expect to win. They're tough, mentally tough, handle adversity well. I can't be more proud of the way they grinded that game out.
In the collegiate ranks, Kilgore College's women made history, winning the Region 14 basketball title and playing in their first national tournament in more than 30 years, while the Trinity Valley Community College men played their way to an NJCAA national championship, the first in program history. As winter became spring, we saw a familiar sight. You want to talk about East Texas dynasties? UT Tyler softball went back-to-back with its second straight D2 championship, the first program to go back-to-back since the 90s.
To come together with such a diverse group of personalities and experiences, and we had 18 to 24-year-olds in this team, so to see them come together at the perfect moment was really special. Head
coach Mike Reed received additional honors after winning the title, being inducted into the National Fast Pitch Coaches Association Hall of Fame. Plus, the Patriots' Sam Schott was named the NCAA Woman of the Year. And while UT Tyler's baseball team didn't go all the way, the program won its most games ever with 49 and made its first trip to the College World Series as a Division II program. And you never forget your first time. Just ask Spring Hill. The Panthers baseball team claimed its first ever state title back in June.
So thankful for this opportunity, and the boys did it. They did it. They get all the credit.
Then after a long summer waiting for football season, Dallas fans were hit with more devastating trade news. Stay strong, Metroplex. The Cowboys sent Micah Parsons to Green Bay before the boys played a single down of regular season football. Back at home, East Texas football fans were holding their breath when Longview head coach John King announced his mouth cancer diagnosis, but in true King fashion, less than 2 months later, he completed his treatment and was officially on the mend. Well, I didn't quite have time to finish up my masterpiece there, but y'all know the rest. Kagan Ash sets the single-season Texas high school rushing record. He sets the career rushing record. And, well, Carthage wins its 11th state championship. But that's all the time we have for sports. Morning, y'all. Back to y'all.